Did you know by incorporating more beans into your diet you can lose weight and you can also boost your energy levels? So today I'm going to be sharing with you a salad that I've been seeing all over the internet and I want to give it a try. It's a dense bean salad and it is full of so many yummy things. Lots of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, fiber, and then a nice tangy dressing. It all comes together. I know some people struggle with getting enough fiber or protein. Well, this salad's going to take care of all of that. I'm going to show you all the ingredients and then I'm going to show you how easy it is to put together. So let's get started. I've seen lots and lots of versions of this recipe. So my version's going to be, I'm going to be using chickpeas and butter beans. I've got some parsley. I've got some heirloom tomatoes here, little mini ones, some Persian cucumber, red onion, olives, and a red pepper. And then a lot of the recipes that I saw had cheese in them. So for my little extra protein, I've just got some leftover tofu. I'm going to chop these up a little smaller and I'm just going to throw those in as well. The beauty of this recipe is that it tastes better as the days go on. So I'm going to make a big batch and then I'm going to put them in these little containers, stick them in the fridge, and that way you have a nice little lunch or little appetizer for a few days. For the dressing, I'm also going to be doing a version of my 3-2-1 dressing, and that's going to be a little bit tangy, a little bit sweet, and I think it's going to go really well with all these ingredients. I highly suggest that you use mini cucumbers or little cucumbers because those big ones will get kind of soggy after 2-3 days of sitting in the fridge. So I like to use the Persian. And then I'm just gonna wash this stuff up and we're gonna start chopping and get it in the bowl. Now normally I could use my vegetable chopper, but I feel like chopping today, so go figure. All right, I've got everything washed up, so let's get chopping. I'm just going to cut the olives in half. I'm going to have amounts and ingredients in the description box. And you can customize this however you would like. I don't know, have you seen this dense bean salad on the internet? Let me know in the comments. I'm late to the party, obviously, but it looked really good to me and I like the idea that as it sits it gets better, and I'm always looking for things that I can take with me to work. All right, now for the tomatoes. Big ones like this I'm gonna just probably quarter. If they're smaller I'll just cut in half. You want everything about the same size, and you want them bite-sized because you're going to be putting a bunch of different ingredients together, so it's nice if they're roughly the same size. Let's get our cucumbers going. You could also add avocado to this, but I would do that when you're going to eat it. I wouldn't put it in there ahead of time. I think it would just it wouldn't hold up. So I suggest that you just do that on a daily. And you know, some days I just really enjoy chopping up vegetables and other days I just can't handle it and I get my chopper out. So if you want to use the chopper, you go right ahead. All right, I'm going to chop these up now and they're going to be about like this. If I can get my act together here. You could use yellow onion if you don't want to use red onion. All up to you. All right, then we've got the bell pepper. And I think for these guys, I'm going to chop them up about like that. Then I have a can of chickpeas, okay, a can of butter beans. Then we have a whole bunch of parsley here. This is Italian parsley. And I swear I did it again. I should have used a bigger bowl. So I may transfer this so I can toss it. We'll see. I hate to dirty two things. Yes, definitely gonna have to transfer to a bigger bowl. All right, let's make the dressing. All right, so I've got it in a much bigger bowl, so that'll be easier to toss. For the dressing, I'm gonna use my white balsamic vinegar. It's cranberry pear. Instead of Dijon, I'm gonna use spicy brown, and then I've got some maple syrup, and I'm gonna add some Italian seasonings. So everything's gonna go into the jar, and I'm just doubling my 3-2-1, which is 3 balsamic, 2 mustard, 1 maple syrup. So we'll do 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And you can use whatever kind of dressing you want, obviously. And then we'll use 4 tablespoons of this mustard. Then we're going to use 6 tablespoons of balsamic. Okay, I'm going to throw in about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Now I saw this hack on the internet that you use your frother to mix this up. We'll see how this goes. This could be a disaster or it could be really cool. The mustard might be a little bit too thick, but I like the idea. Just gonna shake it up a little bit more. So let's pour a good amount of this dressing on. And give it a good toss. I don't think we're going to need quite all of it. That looks delicious. All right, so we'll save this for later, the rest of my dressing. And these are just my yogurt containers, and it works great. Oh, I know what I want to add to this. I want to add a little bit of pepper. All right, let's see how many I get. I think I'm going to get more than 4, but we'll see. Perfect. And then I have some so I can give it a taste. Okay, now for the moment of truth, the taste. Oh my God. This is a game changer. You are going to absolutely love this. So good. It is so chock full of vitamins and fiber and protein. And as far as customizing this, I mean, the possibilities are endless. You could add some cumin or red pepper flakes or artichoke hearts. I mean, whatever. I mean, you can just use your imagination. And that was so easy to make. The hardest part was just chopping up all the vegetables. So having that in the fridge is going to be a perfect go-to for you. So if you like this video, if you learned something, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And if you want more of this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every week. Check out the description box for the full recipe plus all the resources I offer. I have a free e-guide. I have a digital course if you're new to this way of eating, or maybe you've stalled and you've fallen off the wagon and you want to get back on. So it's full of lots of tips and tricks, recipes. It's a very comprehensive course. So the link for that will be down below. If you've made it this far in the video, please comment below with dense bean salad and let me know if you're going to make it. It's really good. Remember, all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, really good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. Until next time, thank you.